Yo, how you doing, Mr. Gary?
Going on, Branbert? Been a while.
Yeah, it's been a very long time, but we're here, we're back, and the viewers. Do you think the viewers know? They don't. They didn't expect. Our listeners, not our viewers, our listeners.
Well, now viewers, because
Now it's gonna be viewers.
new setup.
We got a new, beautiful, or I wish I'd like to call it beautiful. What do you think?
It's pretty. It's cute.
So anyway, we got a new layout.
Yeah.
We decided to bring back the podcast.
With a little more spoof to it, more better
Yeah.
touch.
Yeah, kind of cleaned it up a bit. Instead of making it just a regular podcast, we're gonna do like a video podcast.
Yes.
We're gonna try it out. We don't know how it's gonna work. To get it to this point, we actually had to jump through a lot of obstacles.
Indeed. Lots.
Lots and lots of obstacles. But
A lot of
here.
failures, but
Yeah, we're here now.
we made it. So,
Let's just
inputs would be much appreciated.
yeah, but I guess just to, I mean, I was gonna go like a little overview of it, but I mean, it's just basic because now it was just video. We are doing this through Skype.
Yes.
So
So hopefully, the quality stays pretty good and smooth throughout the whole process or the whole video.
yeah. So just as a disclaimer, from between now and the next videos, if there's some little lag or our audio isn't syncing up, if it's not perfect, we're doing it through Skype, so it's not gonna be the best. We don't live very close to each other, so
Yeah.
this is the best way we could do it. But at least we're trying. And now what we have our cameras, our names, our Twitter names.
Down below.
Yes. And if you guys wish to follow us there, you guys go ahead. And also now we're gonna have having the topics on the bottom of the screen. I guess what we're gonna be talking about today. Usually we'll try to have it at the bottom, and then not all the time we're gonna have a lot of topics. Maybe today we're gonna cut it short since we had so many
We had
hurdles.
trial and errors, but
we're gonna just try it out, and then. But seriously, if anybody has any feedback, go ahead and let us know, and that'd be great. But first topic. Oh, I guess our first topic was the new podcast format.
yeah, the format.
So I guess we could skip on. We could skip that.
We can move on.
And we can move on. Next topic. Of course, we're gonna talk about what everybody else has already talked about, which is the Twitch pitches.
Yes, how everyone thought it was for sure Google,
Yes.
and everyone was ripping Google and Twitch a new hole for all the changes because we assumed it was Google doing all the changes.
But here's the thing, when they had announced about Google, buying it over or whatever, it was a little suspicious that I guess everybody was wondering why, if I don't know if you saw this discussion like on online and stuff, but I saw it on forums and stuff, but they were wondering like, and it makes sense if who was buying it? Google, right? If Google was gonna buy it, why people were asking why would they have now restrictions on size on
all the changes.
Yeah, because at first there was no limit to your streams, your your past broadcasts. It was fine.
It was pretty much all up to you. Now it's up to them.
Well, what I'm trying to get at is that if Google was supposedly going to buy it, then you'd figure Google's such a huge company. Why would they now restrict at least file sizes and all the other crap, right? Since Google's so big, you think they'd let you even put more storage. Because if you think about it, when you get a Google account, I'm not too familiar with the other email accounts, but when you get a Google account, you get like 15 gigs for free.
Yeah, but what do you mean by file sizes?
Not files. What I meant is that like they were now restricting us to have 2-hour long highlights, and our videos would only save for 2 weeks, and then they're permanently deleted after that. So meaning they have a storage issue because now they're not letting our videos stay there like they used to.
Yeah.
So it's like we're getting less storage basically for our channels, and that's what people were saying. If Google was gonna buy it, then they'd expect it to at least stay the same because Google's so big,
or expand it.
Exactly. But now, I guess now it's really, really official. I don't get it though, but I could have sworn I remembered that it was official that Google was buying it.
That's what they said too. They said, it's official, Google's taking over and so on. That's why the changes came in. But I didn't know it was a bid. No one explained it was a bid until the news. Amazon bought it. Oh, outbidded Google.
Well, no, because if anything, if you remember, they said that Google was going to buy it for $1 billion,
Yeah.
and Amazon bought it for less than that, 900 something,
970 million.
something like that. So, but I just could have sworn I remember seeing an article that it was confirmed that Google had bought it. Because in the beginning, there was rumors for like a few weeks or something.
Yeah,
like that. Like
there was a lot of speculations, and then
but nobody ever mentioned Amazon. So.
And then there's a couple sources that said Google now officially owns Twitch.
So now, what do you think? What do you think is gonna happen with the Amazon?
I don't know, because Amazon, they have their own little streaming video service, but I mean it's completely different. But I don't know what they could do with it. I never used it, so I don't know how good they keep it.
They also have those little, what are they called? Those Fire or whatever little media streamers.
Yeah, like the Apple TV. Yeah.
And I don't know if they currently support Twitch. I haven't even looked into it, but
me neither. I don't know.
If they don't, then obviously they're gonna
implement it
now. Yeah, but I just don't see. Did you get the letter that that the CEO sent out to everybody?
I got it, but I didn't really read it. I didn't pay attention to it.
So in other words, basically what he said in that letter is that he's trying to make it sound like now that they partnered up, or now that they've been not partnered up, but they've been bought out by Amazon, that now they have more resources to make Twitch better, and that for the most part, Twitch will remain the same.
Blah, blah, blah. I saw that they're keeping it how it is. They're not doing any changes to the office or anything. But the background, I don't know.
Right, give me a second. You're a little cutting out.
I'm cutting out?
Not anymore. You were sounding like a robot for a second. But anyway, continue.
Yeah, so I saw something saying that the Amazon CEO is gonna leave Twitch how it is. They're not gonna, do any changes to their offices. But
yeah, that's pretty much what it said. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. I guess it's better. I don't know if it's better or not than Google, but everybody's so afraid of the Google Plus
implement. Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna happen anymore.
Well, no. I know. I just don't know if we should be. I guess you could call it worried. If maybe you should be worried about what Amazon could do that we might not like or whatever.
Another thing too, I was thinking, since it's Amazon, and then how they do a lot of shipping on product, they sell a lot of things. So for the Amazon Prime members, I wonder if they're gonna try to implement their Prime service to Twitch.
Yeah, I seen people talking about that. They were saying that if it, once it settles down or whatever, they were saying that they were hoping that their Amazon Prime accounts would be linked to their Twitch Turbo or become Twitch Turbo accounts.
Yeah, I wonder how that work, or what special stuff they'll get if that ever happens.
But isn't it totally different pricing? I'm not sure on the pricing. I know yeah. Twitch Turbo is like $8 a month, I think.
Yeah, I think the Prime membership's like $80 for the year.
For the year, right?
Yeah.
So 8 times 12, 8 times 10 is 80. So it's already $16 more.
Yeah.
To get to it. Oh, I guess it's not a big difference. But I don't know. I don't think they'd I don't know. We can't say. It just happened today or yesterday, whatever.
This past week.
Wasn't it? Was it yesterday, right? Or I don't know.
I think it was Monday. I'll tell you, it's Tuesday. Yeah. So
yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're so lost, man. This whole new format setup that we're doing has our mind, mainly my mind. So Mr. Gary all had to do is just sit back and relax.
Be patient.
And be patient. Which, thank you for being so patient. But anyway, like I said, this is going to be probably a really short podcast based on what we said. So I guess we could move on to the next topic. I mean, unless you have anything else to point out on that.
No, not really. That's pretty much straightforward. Well, as far as I wonder if they're actually going to listen to, the people that actually are broadcasters. Maybe they want the chat to be back to how it was before. See if Amazon will take up to it and fix it.
That is a very good point, because you were mentioning to me today that you actually watched the stream on Hitbox, which is now now it's the thing that it's on everybody's mind now. You know, everybody's trying to jump over because, you know, Hitbox this, Hitbox that. I have not used it. I actually went onto the site today for the first time to test it out, to see it. I clicked on a random stream, but there was like nobody watching that guy's stream, so I didn't even try to do the chat or anything. But you did. You got a chance to chat.
Let's make Hitbox another topic. So that could be part of our random talk.
Yeah, go ahead.
So,
okay, well, I mean, I just wanted to, since we're already in the Twitch topic.
Yeah. So Hitbox. One thing I've noticed with it is there's a lot of Europeans on it. If you go to like the broadcasters, you're mostly like foreign people because they're not when they broadcast, it's not English. So but one thing that's pretty damn amazing is there's like almost zero lag in the chat. So I was watching our good friend Shooty. He was
shout outs to Shooty.
Shout outs to Shooty. He was playing Borderlands, and then he had his layout with the chat window in it. So I'll type in the chat, and like 2 seconds later, it's right there. Like,
which is how Twitch was before.
Yes, that's how Twitch was when we first started using it.
When we used to have a lot of fun streaming and having all our internet friends come over and watch and do stupid things. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah. But the layout, I'm not a fan of the layout. Like, I don't like how the layout is of it because, like, when you go to try to find something to watch, it's a mess. There's not categorized in like games like Twitch. You know how you go to the main screen, it shows different games, and you click on a game, and there's a bunch of streamers or broadcasters.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's just a bunch of broadcasters, and you just have to find what you want to watch per game.
Well,
there's a search menu, a search feature.
What I saw today when I went on it, it said search. I can't recall exactly what the word said. Search or find or whatever, but it did have an option to search by game.
You can do that, yeah.
And it looked similar to Twitch from what I saw. I clicked that and it showed me a bunch of thumbnails of the game's cover arts, and then I just found whatever I wanted to watch. So that was pretty similar to Twitch. I don't know.
Oh, then I didn't see that then. Yeah. So I must dig deep into it.
But the thing is now, if we stream, I wonder how the process is to stream to that.
So I've streamed with Hitbox not too long ago, like a couple days ago.
Oh,
so
really?
yeah, it's very similar to streaming on Twitch. Say if you use an XSplit or OBS. I used OBS since my XSplit ran out, but with OBS, it's pretty much the same thing. You know how you go to the broadcast settings and for Twitch you use Twitch in your passkey. I forget what it's called. The exact word for it. There's one for a Hitbox.
So just like that. It goes through the passkey version.
Yes.
You don't sign in.
I think for XSplit you probably do sign in, but like I said, I only used it for OBS so far, and I used the passkey.
I don't think I've seen that. Well, I haven't even streamed in a while. Well, I have streamed, but I haven't even checked.
Yeah, it's like one of the. But for XSplit, you have to download one of the little client things for it. I think I forget, but there's
an option for it now.
Yeah, if you go to Hitbox, it explains how to set it up.
I should try that out. Maybe in my next stream, I'll stream something on Hitbox and give it a shot.
Yeah, you should. I mean, it doesn't hurt to try. I mean, of course, it's hard to get viewers. I didn't get no viewers.
Yeah, especially because, like, I mean, it's not that we're big time streamers or anything, but like at least on our channels on Twitch, since we've streamed there for so long,
yeah,
we have couple hundred, followers. So at least when I stream,
you get average.
At least like 10 people will come in, maybe around there. It depends, but at least somebody's there to talk to,
Yeah.
But I don't know. The thing is that I'm worried about too is like I wonder how many servers they have compared to how many servers Twitch has.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Because if it does get popular, it's probably going to cause a lot of issues in the future. Because like Twitch is huge now, so they have all their games set up. But Hitbox, but there's a couple things on Hitbox I do like. So how on Twitch you get trolls and just random dumbass people.
Yeah.
And then you'll ban them, and they keep coming back with different accounts. Yeah. Well, you got IP ban on Hitbox.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you got IP ban on Hitbox, and then like everything is all implemented into Hitbox. Like giveaways, you don't have to use Nightbot. It has its own little system for giveaways. It has its own little system for polls. you can you can have commercials.
Oh wow! And see, those are all little things that Twitch would need.
Yeah.
If Twitch had all that built in without having to have the stupid Nightbot and all that crap, it'd make it a lot easier. Because see, those Nightbots or those bots, I mean, they could do some pretty cool stuff, but it's all custom. You know,
Yeah.
some people make them do some crazy stuff, and it's really cool. But you gotta write a bunch of code for it to do, like
What you want it to do.
Unless, I mean, yeah, they have their own set of like pre-built commands and stuff, but the ones that could do really cool stuff, it's all custom stuff.
Yeah.
And sometimes even like, well, I wanted to get into the part where you know people request songs and all that stuff,
yeah.
but I just never did because of my internet, so I never got to play with that function. But I know that you have to use one of those bots,
Nightbots, I think.
But so I don't know how complicated it is. And do you know if Hitbox has that? Like,
I went to one of the larger streams on Hitbox, and I seen he has some type of bot. I think it was Hitbot, but I don't know if it does the same thing. But it kept on showing like, oh, follow this, and then like his Twitter link.
oh, okay.
But it kept on popping up. I don't know about like song request and all that stuff. But I know it pops up, and it tells you like you code it and tell it to put this link and whatever you want it to say. But that's all I know. That's all I saw. I never messed with it.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to test it out. And
Yeah.
Get a little more knowledgeable on it. But anyway, shout outs to the truck driving by.
Oh yeah, I apologize.
But anyway, the next thing that came out, I think it was last night or today in the morning actually, and that is Pokin. Hold on, give me a second, guys.
Okay. Yes, Pokin. So if you guys are not familiar with Pokin is Tekken meets Pokemon. It's gonna be a Pokemon fighting game. There's a trailer out for it, and it looks pretty legit. It's running off the Tekken engine, but it looks pretty legit.
Yeah, they
Sorry for the interruption.
Sorry for the interruption, guys. Anyways, that didn't happen. But what were you saying? Oh yeah, Pokin. We both got interrupted.
So yeah,
That's
Pokin.
Cool. Pokin. It looks good. It looks like a really good. I personally, I have no idea how to play Tekken.
Me neither.
I have, of course, I've played it in the past, but no idea. But for Pokemon, I think I'd be willing to learn. Now, I saw people were saying that they only showed, what is his name, Lucario and Machamp?
Machamp, yeah.
And Lucario, right?
Yeah. I think I don't know that Pokemon's name, but I think that's what it is.
But
based on what people are saying.
I saw somewhere that they were saying that they might only have fighting type Pokemon on there. But what do you think? I mean,
there's not that many. I mean, there's a few that's pretty dope. Like
okay.
Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, but
here's the thing. You're probably thinking about the original Pokemon from when we were kids. Now they have like fucking 900 Pokemon, or I don't know how many they have. They have a ton of them. So I'm sure there's more fighting types now that we don't even know about.
That's true.
But the thing is, now here's a question. I think if they would make it an all fighting type Pokemon, Pokemon game, that wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know if that would be a good idea, because people are so attached to certain Pokemon.
That's true. So I mean, I think well, of course they won't add the whole Pokemon roster, but I'm pretty sure they'll add the favorites.
Now, do you think? Here's what No, actually, my next question is kind of already out the quit, because Lucario is not an original Pokemon. He's not part of the 150 or 151 or whatever. So, because I was gonna say maybe they'd only stick with the original to keep. But then imagine how would no, they can't do that. Think about how stupid the select screen would look like, the character select screen if it had so many damn characters.
Yeah, it'll be like playing Mugen. I don't know if you ever played Mugen before.
Yeah, I have. I don't think they'd waste their whole time trying to animate all the damn characters
Uh-uh.
and make movesets for everybody. I don't think so.
That's too many. Not only that, it's too many characters to learn and matchups and all that
Yeah.
nonsense.
So I don't know. How do you think they're gonna tackle that?
Like I said, maybe it's probably gonna be the favorites. Well, I mean, Machop, he just looks dope. Yeah, I don't know how they'll do it.
And I think they were talking about having fireball and stuff in the game, and I guess, and now I might look stupid saying this, but I have no idea. But I'm pretty sure that Tekken does not have fireballs.
I don't think they have fireballs, but I think like Evil Kazuya has like laser eyes. I think. Well, I mean, that's based off like Tekken 2 I played back in the day, but I don't know about the recent ones. But I remember he did have some type of laser that came out his eyes.
But that'd be more like of an instant attack, right? Not like a floating attack that's going towards you.
It's more of an instant attack.
So I don't know. I mean, they were. Now I know you remember.
But then again, they still have Tekken versus Street Fighter coming out. That's not fireballs.
That's where I was getting at.
Oh, okay.
That game has been in the works for so many years.
Years,
now.
Yeah.
Since they announced it before they showed Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Yeah.
They had announced it before that. So what a lot of people were saying or thinking is that maybe because of Tekken Cross Street Fighter that's not released yet, maybe they figured out or they found a way to add fire, because obviously if they're gonna have a 3D version of Street Fighter character, they have to have fireballs.
Yeah.
Because that's Street Fighter, So maybe with them working on that game, I mean, it's not like I don't think it was such a hard thing to do. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, same thing. I think they'll port whatever they worked on with Tekken Cross Street Fighter and implement it somehow. Well, at least that motion.
But I thought it was funny looking at Machamp. If you watch the video, he looks just like a Tekken character. Like, I guess like the model, like the way his like, arms look. Yeah, it was so funny to see that. But hey, I mean, I'd be willing. I don't think Did they even announce like a release date or anything like that?
No, it's just I don't know if it's a teaser or a trailer, but I don't think they announced a release date.
I'd probably get it. I don't think I'd see myself getting
serious into
it. Just like, I think I would take the Smash Brothers approach to it, because
try it out.
Like the new Smash Brothers, I will get it. I will have it for sure, but I don't think I'm going to be like a hardcore player. I'm going to be more of a just for fun. I'm not gonna take it like I play Street Fighter or I want to punch the wall when something goes wrong.
Street Fighter brings that to another level.
Yeah, I will not take it to that level, but I'll definitely try it out. And I don't know. That's all I gotta say about Pokken.
Yeah, I mean,
what do you think about the name? Pokken?
I was gonna say that the name is kind of unique.
Well, it's just Pokemon and Tekken. Pokken.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, when I saw that this morning, I was like, wait a minute, what? And I saw the trailer. I thought it looked pretty dope. I think it's pretty cool. I bet you, I don't know, well, since Tekken has a decent sized community, so I think it'll do pretty good.
You know what? Also, they, I don't know if you remember, around Evo time, around back in July, I think it was July or after, I don't know, or maybe at the beginning of this month, they had also released, or they showed that they're releasing Tekken 7.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games coming out of them.
Yeah, Namco Bandai. That's how you say it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they announced Tekken 7 at Evo.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff coming out.
They have a lot of content.
We'll see what happens with that. But anyway, I guess we just gotta wait. They didn't even have a release date, did they?
For Tekken? Or
no,
for what?
For the Pokken.
No. No.
Probably next year.
Well, who knows? Nowadays, release dates doesn't mean anything until it actually comes out.
Talking about next year, I'll go on to the next topic, which is random topics.
Let's do it.
Now that I said next year, it reminded me. I saw today, I don't know if you're aware of this or if you saw, but I guess Mario Kart 8 is releasing new DLC.
Yes, DLC with Link and I think Animal Crossing.
I guess there's two of them that are gonna come out. One of them's coming out in November, and that one's gonna have Link and
November this year.
Yeah, It's gonna have Link. I think what is it? Bones Bowser.
Okay.
And I forgot the others, but it's 4 characters or 3 characters and three cars and four stages or 8 stages, something like that. Oh yeah, 4 stages per pack.
So, but this is paid DLC, right?
Paid. They said it was gonna be like $8.
Well, that's
$8
not bad.
each or $12 for the set.
That's not too bad.
But the second set, the one that has the villager and there's gonna be the villager, a cat princess, Tanuki Mario.
Oh yeah, I saw the Cat Princess.
All that.
Princess Peach.
Yeah, and I forgot who else. Somebody else is coming out. But yeah, and Link's coming out in November, and they're all gonna have their own special cards and blah blah blah.
When is the release date for the Mercedes pack?
I think it just came out either this week. I think it came out yesterday or something. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's already out. I want to say it came out yesterday.
I need to download that.
Yeah, that one's free. I'm gonna get it too, just to have it, I guess.
Yeah, just smash around in a Mercedes.
But do you see yourself buying the packs?
Maybe. Well, it depends on the price. If the price is right.
Well, $12. But see, the thing is that it'd be $8 in November for the first pack, but the second one doesn't come out till like March or May of next year. So if you wanted to wait to get the $4 savings, you'd wait till May or whatever next year to get
too many months. That's too long.
So most likely everybody's gonna spend the $16.
Yeah.
And get them when they come out. You know, this is what I'd do. I think it'd be worth it, based alone on the what is it called?
Shout out to the train.
Yeah, shout out to the trains. I think it's just it'd be worth it alone just for the tracks. I think because even though there's a lot of cups in Mario Kart 8, eventually it's like all right, what do I Well, so having new tracks is always a good thing. I guess it's variety.
Now, have you played Mario Kart 8 online?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
It's just pretty fun. You should.
Well, no, I've only played it just here by myself. Actually, no, not by myself. I've played it with my friends already, and it was fun.
It is fun. Now, online is fun too.
Does it suffer from lag or anything?
Actually,
like that?
No. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, surprisingly. When I first played it, I thought it'd be laggy matches, but no, it's actually pretty good.
I heard that it's, but I mean I haven't tested it myself. Maybe I should test it out soon. But I will definitely be getting the Mario Kart 8 Mercedes pack.
Yeah.
Free.
I need to download that.
And then I like that little the Roadster car, not the old school one, but the SL. I think it's an SLR or something like that. Not the main one, but the more sporty one.
Oh, okay.
I want to race in that one.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Anyway, now another thing I wanted to talk about, something that's been bugging me, something that has me very, very angry.
Spill your guts, Mr. Branbert.
And I think we both know what that is.
Yes.
I've took it upon myself to not really. I didn't rant. I'm not a ranting type. But I did post a few things on my Instagram. If you guys want to see them, actually I changed my name on Instagram.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I was about to say my old name. It used to be Branbert, but now it's Albert_BGN. If anybody decides to want to follow me there. But anyway, I don't think I'll post a link on the description. It's not a big deal. But the point is, a new game came out. When was it? Monday? I don't even remember these days anymore, man.
I don't know.
It feels like it's been a while, but
no, it was long. Well, if it was Monday, it was last Monday.
No, it was last week. It was last week. Actually, it was like on Wednesday, I think. It doesn't matter. The point is, new game came out, Swing Copters, right? So I heard about this game the day it came out.
And you Craiggasm?
And I was like, oh wow,
Oh wow.
I mean, I had a fun time with Flappy Bird. Mainly because a lot of people, I don't know why, a lot of people
thought it was hard.
A lot of people found that game so hard, and it wasn't. It really wasn't. And
I didn't get into it. I didn't play it.
I did because a lot of people that I knew we had like a little competition, and it was fun. It was fun, you know, when somebody would beat somebody else's record, and then you try to beat it, blah blah blah. Anyway, I ended up winning all the records, by the way.
Of course.
But like I said, it wasn't that hard as people claimed it was. So when this little game came out, I saw a video of it, and they were like, "Oh man, this game is so difficult." So I was like, "Oh cool, let me try it out." I go download it, of course. I play it, and I was like, "Holy shit, this shit is hard." I was like, "That's cool, I like it."
You're referring to the swing copters. Yeah.
Yes. Now, did you get to try it at all?
No.
Not at all.
No.
You didn't even download it?
No.
Oh man, you missed out. Because it actually was very difficult, and that was so much fun trying to get through the stupid little thing.
Yeah, I watched your YouTube video on it, and I was surprised you didn't rage, but it seemed like it was pretty difficult.
Yeah, it was hard. The way it started is, you know, you barely had any time to start swinging, and the little helicopter guy moves very fast. And there's, you know, for people that don't know, I'm sure most people know. And by the time anybody watches this damn video, we gotta admit, our YouTube audience is like the size of probably my hand.
It's very slim. You could count all our audience on one hand.
Yeah. Here's our whole audience on YouTube. But anyway, the point is, you swing this stupid little, I don't know what it is, little, whatever it was.
Shit looks like a pear.
Yeah, pear, peanut,
kiwi,
something. By the way, that game had unlockable characters.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude stepped it up a level.
Well, and the original one, it had even the original version. If you got it, I noticed it when I first got my first bronze medal. When I first got my medal,
yeah.
When I died, it showed me a new little button, and I was like, "What is this?" And I touched it, and it switched my character.
And you were like, "Oh, yes."
I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And I figured the higher you go, the more characters you unlock, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I was trying to get. I was trying to get at least silver medal. Anyway, the point is, I'm getting off track. This game was hard, and it was fun to play. It was so much fun because it was so rewarding when you actually got a good score. Especially when you go on Instagram and you look at the pictures of everybody playing. Everybody had like the lowest scores ever.
Then you felt like this shit when you was like, "Ah, man, that's it."
I got up to 12 on the original version, which was at the time it was good.
Well, you said that with Anchor.
But here's the problem. Now, one day I was playing. I mean, I checked the Instagram. It was like a few days after the game came out or something like that. Check the Instagram.
So every time, all right. So say before you play, you always go check the Instagram.
No. Just on random days. Because, like when Flappy Bird came out, it was the same thing. I check the day it came out and see how people were ranking.
Yeah.
Because you can't trust the leaderboards on it because they get hacked right away.
Yeah.
And then all you see is like infinite nines or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'd go on Instagram just to see where people are at, right? First day, people had low numbers. A few days later, you check, the numbers are a lot higher, of course. People get used to the games. So when I did that, the second or third day, whatever, on Swingcopters, I noticed that people had a lot higher scores. I was like, what the hell? People had scores in the 20s, 50s. I was like, that's impossible. Right?
You felt like you sucked?
I was like, there's no way people got that good. Because there was a lot of people that had better scores. And the days before, nobody had, like, you know, people, you didn't see anything over like 3 or 4.
I bet you posted your picture proud like you.
I didn't actually.
Yeah.
The only one I posted was, I didn't even post my highest score. Anyway, that's not the point. Point is, I looked at the game. I saw there was an update. And there was a nice little word in there that said gameplay adjustment or gameplay tuning, something like that. That was part of the that was part of the change. That was part of the change log of the new version.
So the game got nerfed.
So I was like,
or buffed. I mean,
I was like, change. You know, gameplay tuning or whatever it's called. Whatever. I downloaded it. Let's see what this is. I was so mad. First of all, now when you start the game, you have like a whole mile of track that you get to fly around in before you even go through the first thing. Before it was instant. But now, I should make an update video showing the differences. It's so bad. That's one thing. Now it feels like the gaps that you go through are a lot wider. Because you could like swing like all stupid. And then the stupid... and then what are they called? The stupid swing, or the hammers, they swing super slow. Before they used to swing like good speed. Now they're just like... It's so stupid. Not only that, they like half they probably cut the speed in half of the little guy when he flies around, when he swings around. They cut his speed like in half, so he goes way slower.
So it's the dumbed down version of the original.
Yes, I got to like 70 now. I got like a score of like 70 on this new version, which is it's seriously there's no challenge to it. I mean, yeah, you lose, but I'm sure if I sat down and played it for a while, I could get a high score. I don't know. I thought that was very stupid. And if anybody played Swing Copters and you guys feel the same way, then a hug for you guys. But I need a hug.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section below.
In the Swing Copter department. Point is, that game is stupid. I hate it.
And you deleted it?
No, I didn't delete it.
Okay.
I didn't delete it because I'll admit
that pause.
Let's say I go order a pizza and it's not ready. If I go pick up a $5 instant ready pizza, right?
It's a ready pizza, but you still waited.
But then I go, oh, can I get a ready to go pizza? Oh, it'll be 5 minutes. Well, so much for fucking instant, right? So I'll sit down. I might turn on
the rage.
I might turn on Swing Copters Nerfed Edition, and then I'll play that while I wait.
You mean buffed edition?
Nerfed.
Oh yeah, you right. You right.
So
that's funny. The rage is real.
I am actually sad for you that you didn't get to test it out on the original version, because if you would download it now, it's not even fun.
It's patched.
Yeah, I got patched. So anyway, that's my rant over Swing Copters. That pretty much covers my random topic. I don't know if you have anything you want to talk about. That's anything in your mind.
No, my random topic was the hitbox topic. But we could talk about. I don't know how you feel about Mortal Kombat X.
Well, have they released anything past or after the Kano video?
No.
Okay. Well,
not that I know. No, I didn't see anything.
Talking about Mortal Kombat X, it looks amazing.
Yes.
Graphically, even gameplay looks very, very good. The only
thing with the gameplay, it kind of looks like it could possibly play like Injustice.
Yeah, well, it's a Mortal Kombat game, so it's going to be stiff, and I do not like that at all.
I like Mortal Kombat. I used to play Mortal Kombat a lot.
Look, let me tell you, there was a point in my life, maybe when I was like in my early teens, even a little bit before my teenage years, where actually Mortal Kombat, I liked Mortal Kombat so much more than Street Fighter. It was, nothing could beat Mortal Kombat for me, especially when it was around the time like Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 was out, and I remember I had the Mortal Kombat Trilogy.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat Trilogy was dope. I have it though.
Yeah, I need to get that back for my PS1. But
I have it for 64.
Isn't it the one that had a chameleon or something?
No.
The 64. Yeah, it was a secret character.
Oh.
Chameleon. He would change colors to all the ninjas.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
I didn't find him.
Look it up. There's a secret way to get him. And I think he only... I want to say he only came out on the 64 version, not the PS version.
Because there's a Dreamcast version too. I think it was a Trilogy Gold.
Yeah. But anyway, apart from that, ever since I played Mortal Kombat 9, I got onto it for a little bit, but I really couldn't get into it. And Mortal Kombat 10 or X, I mean, it looks incredible.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I could. I'm not a big fan of the block button, and it's back.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
Yeah.
They announced it.
Yeah, they confirmed that the block button is back.
Oh well, it looks like I won't be using a fight stick for that because I can't play Mortal Kombat with the arcade stick because that block button. It feels so awkward.
We're gonna have to. Well, you know what? They're probably gonna release. If they release the arcade stick for Mortal Kombat 9, I'm pretty sure they're gonna release one for the 10 with the Mortal Kombat layout.
The layout looks so funky.
Yeah.
I never played it, but it looks like it's not very comfortable playing.
It doesn't look comfortable, that's for sure.
Yeah. And it's probably gonna be a big ass arcade stick if they did release a version.
What do you think about the three or the variation fighting types for each character?
I think that's gonna create a huge learn matchup learning because
Yeah,
it's gonna be it changes the character playstyle completely. Like with Kano, one of his thing is he's a grappler. I thought that's pretty dope.
yeah, yeah. I I've always been like 50-50 on Kano. I've some versions he was cool, some versions was like whatever. But seeing the video of him as a grappler, I mean, I like grapplers. People that know me for playing Street Fighter, they know I like grapplers.
Yes.
As a
Yes.
matter of fact, today, on a side note, I was actually practicing how to do a standing 720. Anyway, apart from that, um, I think not only that, but each character, like for instance, we'll go back to Kano, with his different variety types, he even gets like new moves.
Yeah.
I noticed that on like if you choose a certain version, he has like lasers, like anti-air lasers or whatever,
Yeah.
where he doesn't have it in the other versions. At least that's what it looked like. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of matchups that you're gonna have to learn.
Yeah. With Kano, I always like I main Kano in MK9, so that was my main in MK9, and then that from the way he looks in the new version compared to how he played, it looks a lot different. It's gonna be a lot of adjustments and learning, but
Yeah, but it looks good. I like the new characters look pretty cool, or at
yeah.
least for what they showed, and it just looks great. We just gotta wait and see, how it's gonna be and all that stuff. But again, that's gonna be another game that I will buy.
But
Not gonna get too into it.
same thing you did with Killer Instinct, same thing you did with Injustice, same thing you did
I don't like
in
I don't
K9.
like talking about Killer Instinct though because I actually really 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 like that. Sorry, I really like that game like a lot,
I do too.
and I just don't play it, that really angers me because it's a good game.
I mean, it's still broken online. Well, they came out a new patch recently. I haven't downloaded the patch yet, but before the patch, that shit was fucking broken. Like online was laggy. You'll come across laggy matches. You'll come across not finding matches. You come across the game crashing.
And see, yeah, that's a problem and all, but I can't even get myself to just play it, even just to practice.
I mean, season 2 is coming around the corner. I don't know if
Even
you're trying to pick it up during season
exactly,
2.
exactly. That was my next point. That even though I know there's a new season coming, new characters,
Yeah, new characters. 8 new characters.
that still hasn't made me say, you know what, let me get my stick and play this.
I don't know
just
why.
haven't done it. I don't know. I just can't get into it. I think this is gonna sound stupid, but I think this is the real reason, or this is at least one of the reasons, is that I have my Xbox 360. This is where I play Street Fighter, right?
Uh huh.
But since I have it hooked up to my capture card and I have all kinds of things going on here. When I stream,
So you're lazy to switch to consoles.
there's a lot. Yes, there's a lot of things I have to do to keep moving things back and forth, and it's just a pain to. Because if I want to play something, thinking about all the stuff I have to do just to play something that I'm like kind of not even interested in just ruins it.
But my question is, why would you have to have the Xbox One connected to the capture device unless you plan to stream? I mean, you could have it just connected to the TV in a different source.
Yeah, but the thing is that for some reason, with my capture card, if I hook up, let's say if I hook up my Xbox One to my monitor, it has two inputs,
Uh huh.
and one other input has the capture card.
Uh huh.
It doesn't work. I have to unplug the capture card and plug in the other one because the way the capture card works somehow, it overrides the signal from the first one.
That's weird.
So that's why it's a hassle because I can't just have them. Of course, I have two HDMI inputs on my monitor. You think I could just turn on whatever one I want and play it, which
Yeah.
is what I thought. But since I have a capture card, this overrides it, so then it won't work. So then I have to unplug it and then make sure that the other one's unplugged and make sure it's the right one, and then it'll come up. So it's a pain in the ass to have to keep unplugging a cable to just play a system.
I guess.
And not only that, after a while, let's say you have a monitor with two things hooked up to it.
Okay.
Technically, even though it sounds stupid and it's only two things, you forget which one is which. You forget, even if you do it every day, you'll probably forget which one, if the left one is the Xbox One or the right one. So a lot of times you'll unplug the wrong one, and then, especially my monitor, it's so, you can't see. So if I fuck up, I have to lift it up, bend it over, and then it has like a little skirt thing that covers like all the ports, so it can look nice. So I have to lift that up. And then find the damn port because it's so dark. I have to find it and put it in there. Pain in the ass. That's why I don't play Killer Instinct, and that's why I should sell my PS4. Because PS4. Here's another thing. I've been wanting to sell my PS4.
Oh, really?
Thinking about it. Yeah, because there's nothing for it that I want to play. Everything coming out on both systems. Everything that's been coming out on it. What is it? Everything's all remake. Everything's a remake.
Mastered, yes.
Oh, what are they doing?
Yes.
What the hell are they doing with the PlayStation? They're just re-releasing updates. It's like, okay, so all these new games are just PS3 games? Just looking better? Like
remastered.
What is that?
I don't know. It's so dumb. The last game I bought from my PS4 was Wolfenstein, and that's a multi-platform.
Yeah,
there's really nothing that's like first party besides nothing. Besides the release games, but I'm talking about as far as new.
Yeah, what? Maybe Drive Club? Maybe.
Whenever that comes out soon, but I don't know when.
Yeah, but what?
But that's about it. Drive Club.
Everything is fucking remakes, man. So what's the point of having it?
Netflix box. It's a Netflix box.
I have another Netflix box, PlayStation 3. Same thing.
Netflix box 3. Yeah.
So, if somebody wants to buy PS4, send me a comment. I might sell it for cheap.
You gonna take a hit on it?
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's better to take a hit on it now. It's just sitting there. Literally, I'm not even. I know I make this joke a lot, and it's not that. Before we get the, Albert.
You're a fanboy.
Albert's a fanboy. Fanboy. If I was a fanboy, I wouldn't buy both systems. I have Xbox One. I have a PS3, PS4, 360, Wii U. I mean, I have all the systems. At least all the new ones.
Yeah.
And it's not about that. It's just that, like I said, I make a lot of jokes about being my movie player,
the Netflix
box.
box.
Or Netflix box or whatever. But seriously, every single time I've used it in the past month or two,
Netflix
has only been not even that. My TV has built-in Netflix. So I don't even need to, but only to watch Blu-rays. Yeah. And not even. And here's the funny part. The other day, I had a friend over and we were gonna watch a 3D movie, right?
Oh, it wasn't supported at the time.
No, well, I think now they have.
Yeah, because they just released the patch probably last week.
Yeah, so I couldn't even use the PS4 to play a 3D movie because it didn't work, so I had to use my PS3. It was so stupid. Oh man. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that, but that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, mine is kind of collecting dust too.
I don't know about you.
I'll probably won't sell it, but I don't sell anything.
Yeah, nah, it's stupid. I mean, it'd be stupid to sell it, even though, because you never know what's gonna come in the future.
And yeah, what if something does come out, and you're like, "Fuck, I just sold my shit."
I have this problem with the PS2. Okay, I seriously had like a love-hate relationship with my PS2, that I would buy a new one because of a new game, play it, and then get bored of it and sell it. Turns out I ended up buying about 5 or 6 PS2s throughout.
Because that was the loop. That was your loop going on?
Yeah, because I get bored of it and be like, why am I having this? I wasted my money. I had to sell it.
But you end up wasting more money.
Exactly. But then a new game would come out, like, oh my god, I have to play that game. And then, oh shit, I sold my PS2. Let me go buy another one.
Especially PS2 was like the best console that generation.
Yeah.
They had all the good games.
But anyway, that's all of my topics.
Yeah, I think that covered everything.
You know what? I got one more question.
What?
Let's talk about these new Nintendo toys that have been coming out.
Oh man,
let's show. I know you got some new. You picked up some new game. I mean, some
new figures. Yes.
So show them off to the world. Are they accessible? Are they near you?
No.
Okay. Well, now a few weeks ago they released the World of Nintendo. What are they? 4-inch figures?
There's a 4-inch figures. There's a 6-inch.
I have one here.
There's a 6-inch figures, and then there is the 3-inch figures. I think they're 3 or 2-inch figures.
Yeah. So I'll show mine since mine's accessible.
Yeah.
I ended up buying Mr. Yoshi.
And I think they're store specific too, because I picked up 2 the other day. The 6-inch figures from Toys R Us. I got the Bowser and Donkey Kong, and I think those are Toys R Us exclusives because you don't see them at Target. And then the Yoshi one and the Link and the Mario one, the 4-inch figures are exclusive to Target.
And you also just found a new huge Mario figure.
Yes, there's a 20-inch Mario figure. I think that.
Did you buy it?
No,
no. Oh, I thought you bought it.
No, that's too much. It's $30. But yeah, there's a 20-inch Mario figure, and it's pretty legit.
Yeah, I mean, they're really good quality. Like.
Yeah, I mean, some of them, if you pay attention, like if you're looking at the actual toy itself inside the packaging, you can see some of them have some paint issues, but you find some perfect ones.
Yeah, when I bought my Yoshi, the first one I picked up, the paint on his belly, from the belly to like his torso or whatever, it was like leaking over. And it wasn't smooth. So I looked at that and I got another one. But yeah, these toys have been coming out, all these little new toys, and they look. I mean, I'm very surprised at the quality, and like they look really nice. They don't look cheap. They don't feel cheap.
Not only that, the price is very reasonable. I mean, they're not really. Yeah, they're not really expensive. But
they look good.
They look good.
As a little accessory on your desk or shelf or whatever. So if anybody hasn't seen them, go ahead and take a look at them. Like I said, I've only seen the Mario. I didn't even get to see the Link because they were sold out.
Yeah, I haven't seen
the Mario and the Yoshi at Target.
I actually went to Target today and they restocked on the Mario and Yoshi, but Link is still nowhere to be found. And apparently there's 2 different Links. There's 2 different stance Links, but I don't know where the other one's sold.
Yeah, so I got the Yoshi. The only one I need now, or that I want, actually not that I need, but if I'd get another one, I'd get the Bowser. But the only problem is that the only Toys R Us that was in my area has now
closed.
Yeah, it went out of business. So
that actually, the Toys R Us I went to, what was it, yesterday? They restocked because we went to Toys R Us last week and they didn't have any. And then I got the last Bowser.
Yeah, so.
But
if you see one, let me know.
Yeah, no doubt.
But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We're gonna end this podcast, the new format, video
cast / podcast.
Yeah. So let us know what you guys think. If you guys like it or not, we don't care. We just want to see what everybody thinks.
Input, input's always good.
But anyway, thanks again, Mr. Gary, and anybody who would like to follow Mr. Gary on Twitter, you can see his name
down below.
Bottom. Yep. And my name is, I don't even want to point because I don't know where it is.
That way.
But yeah, let's not do that. But anyway, thanks again, Gary. We'll see all you guys later.
Next time.
On the next episode / video. I don't like calling them episodes. Let's just call them videos.
I mean, why can't they be episodes?
Episode sounds too
cliche.
Yeah, I guess. There's not enough production value to call this an episode, I don't think.
What are you talking about? This is top tier.
Anyway, thanks guys. See you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye.